Hey, everybody. Hi. How you guys doing? Um, Adam Savage in my cave with a modification. I am always on the hunt for vessels of holding. I love boxes. I love the containers for things. And I've been looking for a container that feels like the right container for my Leonardo codices, the plural of codex. I now have 8 replicas, facsimiles of Leonardo's codices, and it's an amazing collection. I love having it, and having a place for them is really important to me. And it's just taken me a few years to be thinking about it. And recently, I found this incredible box on eBay. I bought this from India for a couple $100. I mean, the weathering on this is amazing, including the underside. Look at that. The whole underside is like bold, as if it's seriously been dragged on the ground for miles. It's fantastic. This might be somewhat of a faux texture. I can't quite tell, but it came with these hinges, these guys, that feel just a little too modern to me. And that's a modern hinge shape. Just doesn't quite work. So I went online and I found these Mayors, these beautiful Mayor hinges, big. But I want to sink these into this container. I want them flush with the surface. So I'm setting up to do that here. There. I'm setting up to do that here on the mill. I'm going to use the milling bit to cut to depth close to the outline, and then I'm going to use some chisels to get all the way to the outline. I'm going to use something small like this to do it. So I'm just going to get it set up here, and once I have it set up, I'll give you a better shot. always drill 2 holes. Oh, frack. Did I lose that little piece I was holding on to? I did. I blew on this and I lost it. Hold on. Maybe I can. Probably. Set it aside. Totally lost it. That's all right. I can make do. But always line up 2 screws, get them in place, and then sink them down. And then your one hinge is registered to the other, and you don't have that, which we've all had, of it not lining up. Now we'll do the other holes. Alexa, play Mumford & Sons.
Shuffling songs by Mumford & Sons on Amazon Music.
There you are. Now, oh, right. I guess you want to see these get painted. They don't blend very well right now, but they will. So, yeah, I'll do a little painting. Hold on. First, I want to get this bit of wood in here. There you go. There we are. That feels authentic to the original. That feels like they belong there. Let's give this a All right. I'm really pleased. I feel like that looks totally authentic. Really, really this box is just so freaking great. I think I may line this in copper. I think that may be the next mode. And I was just thinking about it. I was reading about Napoleonic era ships this weekend, and that like many of the important rooms in there, like powder room and maybe the flower room, were lined in copper so that rats and moisture and sparking couldn't happen in those rooms. And it strikes me that would be a neat looking thing. I think I want to put a leather strap here or some kind of strap for a handle. Yeah. And handles on the sides. This one has 2 holes for it. This side has 2 holes for a handle, which is great. I'm thinking that this ends up being like a strong box. Actually, let me take a look. Sorry, I knew I had this locked somewhere. I'm not even sure where the key is, but I think that is a reasonable place to pause this one day build. I think that I have done I'm very happy with the job I've done bringing these pieces together, kind of letting them sort of inform each other. Non-trivial. Yeah. A nice quickie, little scenicking, little mechanical problem solving, and yeah, I'm happy. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.